Alright, give me just a second. Just getting the scene generated. Hope everybody's having themselves a good one as we find ourselves at the start of another stream. God, there's so many little things with getting the stream set up, man. And like one of the smaller ones is just making sure that QPW graph doesn't crash when I switch over to X11. Because otherwise, the microphone doesn't work properly. So it's just like, all right, hang on. I'm just getting a bunch of stuff picked. Just a sec. It's a little of that, some of this and that. A little of these. Yeah. And just needs to pick some sprites. Well, I haven't used this one in a bit. We'll go with that. Do I have any plans to stream Prime 4? I had to have the game first, but I'll probably stream it in the new year. I've been planning to get it for the holidays, so, you know. One of those things. Slightly delayed, but get the job done. Let's see. Let's just go with this.
Showtime!
Okay, I think we're good. Ultra, I think it was 97 months. Getting Joe that's spinning a little bit more for us today as we're just getting things started. I need to go ahead and get the game on. Let's see. Snide. Did I say showtime? I'm pretty sure I said showtime. Honestly, my brain's kind of off in some other area right now, so who knows?
I am sworn to carry your burdens. Hey chat. Auto tracker connected. Hello Pyrolite. How ya doin' Duda Smiley? Howdy Shrina Drakis. Howdy Rocket Blade. Good to see you Sol Aaron. Nice to see you Malumit. Hey Nubcake. Hello Sinister Sarmer. Nice to see you Sim Pico. Good to see you Silver Ice 376. Howdy D-Bomb Gaming. Greetings Gamer 0. How ya doin' Dragon Mama 12. Greetings Wymoot. Howdy Mr. Tanuki. Greetings Lord Sino.
I forgot to change her again.
Good to see you
Hello.
Dinks 777.
I'll try to remember next week.
How ya doin' Sire Goku? Howdy Ultra X Streams. Hey Silas 44. Hey Vampire Mackie 86. Hi Chocolate Dave. How ya doin' Sparka Fewest? Good to see you Blue Sparklessman. Hey Rainiac. Greetings Death Warrior 17. Good to see you Viney Gamer 24. Hi Athorn Kalis. I sure hope I wasn't talking over you during any of that.
No, it's fine. I was letting you get your greetings out of the way there, Tracker. It's a gunk off my controller. It's the only problem with having specifically the white pocket controller is that it shows every little bit of dirt. So I had to clean it every now and then, a little more thoroughly.
Hi Private Butter for Christ. Nice to see you Ridiasu.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
You are already behind the pace needed for a new PB.
I mean, probably true. Really? I remember this day. Yeah, it really shows just how short Mario is compared to Samus.
Hey,
Samus's arm cannon just kind of rests on his head. They've been discontinued. It's not too surprising, but it's still disappointing. They're so good! It really emphasizes just how much you can get done just by using, you know, decent quality parts.
Turtle Rock is now Pendant of Courage. Marking off the Meridia boss keycard. Sora's Flippers is now yours. If you got hit less, you wouldn't need these.
It's not even like the parts they use in the pocket controllers are all that expensive or anything. They just don't make it shitty. Wow, what a concept! They're not even expensive parts! It's just a basic circuit board with a few bits of silicone strapped onto it.
Good job on getting a Ganon's Tower key. 5 items left in Eastern Palace.
Oh god, hopefully things have been more evenly spread out this week. Last week we kind of forgot there was 2 games for a bit there. It's like I turned on Key Sanity to try to make it so the games are, you know, a little more balanced. And then every now and then it still manages to do that.
Marked off the Thesaurus. 4 items left in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, it's why I really have to cling to anybody who actually bothers to still make a good product there, Eric's Bob.
Got the blue bomber. 3 items left in Eastern Palace. Marked Zelda bombs at Tower of Hero big key chest.
Hey Tracker, clear that hint tile.
Cleared Tower of Hero big key chest.
It's like if I find a good product, I'll stick to that good product. Yeah, back in my day, controllers cost about $30. And they never freaking broke. What's the best controller? It really depends on what you're doing. It's why I have several different ones, because there's, you know, different tool for the different job.
Toggled Eastern Palace
you're
big
kidding.
key on.
You're kidding!
2 items left in Eastern Palace.
Nice goddamn vanilla
Fine.
big key!
Let this pass since it's not that hard to do.
Yeah, the GameCube controller's tough, but its D-pad is horrendous.
Track Turtle Rock key. 1 more to go in
It's
here.
like, there's no perfect combination controller. They all have special issues. Pocket's as good as it gets for a basic, like, D-pad
Ms.
controller,
Reedmeyer
but
big key is now
it has
yours.
no analog
7
features
treasures
whatsoever,
left.
which is part of why it was so cheap. I can't say I've ever run into a game where the notches are an issue.
Marking off the ice beam.
Like, even in a game like a shooter or something, it's nice to know where exactly my analog stick is just by feel. Makes it easier to aim. Ooh, tier 1 bombs. That's pretty good. Also help, I only played on console for 1 week and I already feel like I'm underwater. Like the delay isn't even that bad on the on RetroArch, but I can still feel it.
Oops, I sent you the wrong seed.
Hey, Tracker,
Marked
clear
energy
that
tank
marked
at Lumberjack
location.
Ledge. Cleared Lumberjack Ledge.
Good lord, this scene wants me to have explosives. Dear God! Tier 3's bombs as well, except to 16 bombs!
Skullwood's map is now
Yeah, it's like the
yours.
difference between emulation and hardware. It's one of those things you probably won't notice it much if there's a big gap between when you've played one and played the other, but if you swap off of one and go to the other, yeah,
Time
you can
to
feel
blow
it.
some things up.
You get on hardware and all of a sudden it's...
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Wait, not that one. This one.
Take it, Krunk. Feel the power.
Oh.
I can feel it. God damn it. Hey, Tracker, mark sword at Master Sword pedestal.
I prefer chocolate over vanilla. Marked pointy thing at ped. Hey scene.
Yeah, there's a very minimal chance that's gonna be gotten, especially with Turtle Rock being one of the pendants.
Ganon's tower big key is now
that was
yours.
quick.
At least this is some decent money. This is not the content you are looking for.
Oh, hey!
Only your second. I'm surprised.
Don't mind if I
Track
do!
sword. Howdy silent true blue.
I mean, we were guaranteed to find at least one of the other swords first, because you need a sword to enter Turtle Rock.
This is like some serious potion money.
Yeah, this
I'm sure
Kakariko's
this will
already
be
pretty
handy.
good.
Neat. A whole quarter of a heart. You now have 2 heart pieces.
Yeah, it's like most of the time
10
the
missiles.
bits and pieces of lag
Neat.
doesn't really matter that much. It's when you're trying to be precise that it really starts to become a problem. And there's plenty of games where that level of precision is not particularly necessary. Ha! Hey, Tracker, bottle merchant is bullshit.
Marked bottle merchant as bullshit.
What? I blew myself up. Bad times.
Honey, where is my super soup?
Where's my super soup? I need it!
Tracking high jump boots. At least check out a book while you're there. Marked burger at library. A wild burger.
Yeah, it's definitely been a
Did
really
you get
good
a nice book
Kakariko.
at least?
God, I mean, that entire movie's fantastic, but that one scene is never gonna leave your brain. It's just too good. It's also a perfect demonstration of why Mr. Jackson always gets assigned to very
You
goofy
now have
roles.
3 heart pieces.
He just meshes into them too perfectly.
Stockpiled more soup.
Yeah, the sequel's still good. It's definitely not as good as the original, but like, it ain't bad. But it lacks in like, you know, a villain with actual presence, and you know, a bit more compelling plot-wise and whatnot. It still has plenty of good moments. I mean, yeah. Their sequels are pretty much always bad, because it's like... They already got what they wanted to say out of the way with the
You
first
now have
one.
15 missiles.
Sequels always feel more
Is
like
it
an
time to
obligation.
get scammed by
Well,
Zora?
we have Dark World access
Track
now.
the moon pill and the hammer time.
That was
I
quick.
drank one once. Big mistake.
Crabs! Crabs! Even with swords, crabs!
Good job on getting the Ice Palace big key.
Appropriate spot for that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Evelyn didn't stand a chance. How the hell do you follow up Syndrome? You just don't. The simple answer is, you don't. You get dunked on is what happens.
That was an easy peek at least. Making a note that missile is at Lake Hylia Island.
Hey, Tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Lake Hylia Island.
Holy shit.
Toggle
That's
space
in logic,
jump on.
too. Yeah, we got lots to do with Metroid. Eventually, whenever I find a ball. It is not yet time to be balling.
More superb missiles. Marking off a
So,
super
Waterfall
missile.
Fairy, what were you gonna do with those, huh? Why do you have a bunch of high-yield explosives?
Making a note that Red Rupee is at Zora's Ledge.
Hey, Tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Zora's Ledge.
Hey, Tracker! Master Sohamina.
Replaced progressive sword with sword at pedestal.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, tracker! King Zora is bullshit.
I hope you didn't waste time going there.
Sadly, yes.
Do you have enough 20 rupees yet?
Oh,
6
hey!
treasures left.
It's a good key.
5 items left in Hyrule Castle. 4 items left in Hyrule Castle. Tracked a missile, and the criteria level 2 keycard.
I mean, I can't see this being anything good, but we'll see.
Wow, more sticks. Cool. I'm sure
Okay,
you're
I
excited
mean,
to
Swamp
get that.
Palace is something.
Good job on getting a Swamp Palace key.
I got a Swamp Ball.
Tracked to 300 rupees and
That is the extent of the usefulness in there. You know what? I'm gonna do this wild thing called actually remembering to go check and see what the 5 or 6 crystals is. I don't think I've remembered to do this for like 7 or 8 seeds.
Marked Eastern Palace as red crystal. Desert Palace is now red crystal.
There. I could have left that one.
Do you really need this?
Yeah. Alright, the first fish was terrible, but what about the second fish? Man, the fish sucked today.
You now have 420 rupees. Ha. That's the funny number.
I think I'm gonna go to Hyrule Castle. Alright, gotta set up for red tier so I can get myself a whole whack of bombs. Nice.
Marking off the cane of technical prowess.
Okay, I have
Another
a
super
shocking
missile
number
onto
of
the
super
pile.
missiles already. Like 25 is a lot for this early. Bombs! 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 God. So who else was checking out a bunch of the freaking 10 arcade pit marathon yesterday? There's some good ass moments in that one. Jeez.
Hoarding more power bombs. 3 items left in Hyrule Castle.
Oh God, they were going late though. So I needed to sleep before then. It's almost like 10 games of arcade pit takes over 10 hours.
Toggling red boomerang on. 2 items left in Hyrule Castle.
Some people have work. Yeah, like the co-host Emily. And how she had worked an entire 8-hour shift before coming on to co-host like 6 of the games. Ah,
Maybe
damn it.
now you won't die. Just one more.
But Tracker, I need
Rip
to.
Castle
I
Guard.
gotta get all the way back to the top. This is part of why I do this before I get too much HP.
Good job.
Forever remember, fish hell. The fish hell that no one could escape. Have a good night, Sean. Thanks for dropping by while you could. What'd you miss? It was pretty glorious.
You now have 30 supers. That's the last of them.
It was a challenge that it's like on paper didn't seem so bad. And then you actually try it and it's horrendous. Oh my God.
You stumbled upon more supers.
So, simple concept, right? Super Mario Brothers 1, World 7-2. It's a water stage.
Nice to see you, Fanaryu.
You start with the Fire Flower, and you had to destroy every single blooper and Cheep Cheep before they managed to exit the left side of the screen. In theory, that doesn't sound so bad.
That's
You can
nice.
spray and pray with fireballs all day. Turns out, actually, it's really freaking hard. Freaking like within 50 months, you have to spin it a bit more force today. Without
Making a note that
sticks.
small
What?
key is a desert ledge.
Oh. So after, the two contestants attempted that for a solid 10 minutes, Spike just pulls it up and is like, no, I want to try this. So one of the fellas that was already in the middle of suffering that has to go and try to do it against Spike, who also couldn't do it. And so the whole show was stuck in fish hell for like 15 minutes.
You stumbled upon more heart pieces. 5 treasures left.
I can't say I've ever seen another instance where... Did I do it? No, I'm not trying that shit. I was busy with, whatever else I was doing at the time.
Writing down ether at Super Bunny Cave. Bottom. Even more 20 rupees. 4 treasures left.
I mean, if you want to see it, I does post all of them up on YouTube eventually. And the VOD's still there.
Marking off a Palace of Darkness key.
Yeah, but he's so stubbornly still trying to do the challenge off screen. And he managed to get it. Eventually.
Do you need bombs? Now you can afford them.
It was too late at night for me to be laughing that much. It hurt. Oh. There's just always something inherently hilarious about somebody being like, oh, it can't be that bad, like, get me in there. And then they also get destroyed. Yo.
Good to see you, Solemn on fire.
Hubris, you come in many flavors.
Mark Skillwoods as Crystal. Howdy Staffall Infinity.
There was too many moments to really pick out anything in specific, but that was definitely the big one. Ah, yeah, this song. I have twice as many
Found
soups
more
as I do
superb
regular missiles. What the heck is
7
going on
treasures
here?
Left.
That achievement to never miss the Mega Buster is actually deceptively quite easy. And it's all because Laser Trident exists. All you gotta do is survive long enough to get through Splash Woman stage without missing. And then after that, you can pretty much just use the Trident the rest of the game.
Hello K Broman 216.
I mean, that's how I did it back
Do
in the
you
day.
have enough missiles yet? 6 treasures left.
It's just a challenge that encourages you to use your special weapons. And I mean,
Full arrows.
Mega Man 9s are
Bye-bye
really
is left in
freaking good,
Skullwoods.
so I can see why they wanted you to try them.
Yay. More missiles. 4 treasures left. Track Skullwood's key.
Yeah, the
3
Mega Man
treasures
9 no
left.
damage achievement is very difficult. It's like, you can trust me on that. I've been there. I made sure to save my Mega Man 9 save file from my original Wii when I moved it over to the new one. Because that, I never want to do that shit again. That shit was rough.
Making a note that missile is at Bumper Ledge.
Hey, Tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Bumper Ledge. Hey Franzel.
What's the name of the channel for Fish Shell? Let me go ahead and just, Oh, Spike!
Hey buyer battleship.
Like Arcade
many
Pit goes
missiles.
on every single Sunday at, what's the name? Around 8 Central? No, not Central. Wait. 8 Eastern, there we go. It's a fun time!
Tractized Palace Key. Save some 20 rupees for the rest of
Yeah,
us.
the never-ending damage shuffle. I
7
get the funny
treasures
feeling
left.
that one's not going to end by the end of the year this time. Yeah, although I
So many
mean,
explosive
Fish Shell
arrows.
was way too long to be
6 items
captured in
left in Thieves'
a
Town.
1 minute period. It just kept going. Yeah, yesterday they did the 10 shows because it was the 10th year anniversary. That's a long time.
You had to be told how to carry more sticks? Twice. 5 treasures left.
Look, 10 shows
treasures
takes a
left.
long time.
Morph
It's
bombs
just
is
how it
now
is.
yours. That reset didn't look too tactical.
Well, it was. "10 years, never missed a single show. It's kind of crazy. Make me think of another fella I used to watch more regularly that stream for 2 entire years without missing a single day.
Toggling lower Norfair boss keycard on.
I just look at that and go, I'd go crazy by then. I need time to myself sometimes, you know? Yeah, let's go, Frag. Just picture that. 730 days where you spend the majority of every single one of those streaming. In a row. Utterly maddening.
Marking off another 20 rupees.
Yep. That
Camp
opens
is
up a couple
now
of checks
yours.
in Death Mountain, and I should probably go over to Pod. Yeah, it's like, I am very much an introvert. I need time to myself, or I go crazy. Can I hold conversations just fine? Yes. Literally every job I've ever held has had a firm social aspect. So I've gotten pretty good at the whole, like, small talk and all sorts of all that other stuff. But it doesn't mean that my social battery ain't still draining. I don't mind small talk. Small talk's actually what I tend to find most interesting. Do you ever tell my coworkers about the intricacies of Link to the Past speed running? Nah, none of them are that big of nerds. Last job I worked, I was like one of about 2
More
entire
missiles.
people in the entire
13
business
treasures left.
that didn't either regularly drink or smoke pot. So it really emphasized what the average coworker's idea of fun was. I mean, I've never actually really done much in terms of, like, proper-ass regular speedruns. I just enjoyed playing randomizers, and I got better at it over time.
You were supposed to see that one sooner.
Regular speedruns I don't find all that interesting because you're just doing the same thing every single bloody time. Randomizers, by their inherent nature, tend to mix things up. Subathons are interesting, but they really just feel like a money grab from, like, your supporters. There's a lot of things that I just don't do because they kind of have a feeling of ick to me. Like crowd control stuff.
Smash 4 of these together and you get a big 20. 12 treasures left. By the way, nice tech. Time to become
Okay, more false lock behind the bow. That's
items left in
very interesting.
Toggled hook shot on. 10 treasures left.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I get the crowd controls decently fun and whatnot. I don't know, it's just... There's something about asking money for that sort of thing that always just kind of bothers me. It's a me issue, I know it is. I don't fault anybody for doing it, it's just... That's just why I don't feel much temptation to do it myself.
Yay. More E-tanks.
Yeah, I can't fault his incentive.
Palace of Dorkness.
It's a really cute dog. Smart little fella.
You should have enough now, I think. 8 items left in Palace of Darkness. 7 items left in Palace of Dorkness. Thump thump.
You can be free too, yeah, but... I'd have to, like, set it up for, like, channel points, which... That would take a fair bit of setup, because I know some people have a lot. Yeah, there's definitely certain effects from crowd control that I never really like. Anything that just adds time for no reason. So, killing the player, things like deactivating the flute and Link to the Past. It's like, that's not interesting.
Yay. More Ganon's Tower keys. 6 treasures left.
Yeah, funny things like low gravity, ice physics, freaking suddenly the chicken storm. Stuff that you can theoretically work with. Whenever Chicken Storm, one of the possible crowd control effects for A Link to the Past is to summon the Cuckoo Storm. Which, you know, you can theoretically survive.
Increasing collection of Skullwood's keys.
Do they make it longer? I think it lasts for like a full minute or something.
Marked Borger at Spectacle Rock.
Which can get really gnarly if you end up with ice physics at the same time.
Who knows? Maybe you could get some heart containers or E-tanks there so you don't die. Marked off the Palace of Darkness map.
It's like, I get when it comes to monetization, should be doing a lot more stuff. Things like, things like crowd control streams, running more ads, etc. But it's just, I don't know. It's the same thing as with all my old YouTube stuff, where for me, the bigger emphasis is on the game itself. That's always been the important part to me. As is, I haven't even, touched Twitch's ad stuff. It runs pre-rolls, and I never said yes to allowing mid-rolls, because that just, it's bothersome.
More power bombs? Castle Tower key is now yours.
Too busy thinking about what that's like from a viewer experience.
Marking off another piece of heart.
Okay, there we go.
Tracking 20 rupees.
So you had to go to Pod
Toggled fell on.
to get the hook shot.
Quake is now
so you
yours.
come up here
Tracked ice rod.
to get the bow. So you can go back to Pod to get the morph ball.
Maybe the myths are right around the corner. Writing down Danger Blender at Floating Island.
I mean... Come here, you son of a bitch. Come here, come here, come here! You wanna jump at me? Try to remember how to do this when I have the flippers, because it's a lot more difficult when you have the flippers. There we go.
Toggling screw attack on. What's next? But how did you get to Floating Island without the magic mirror in a gloves?
Oh, that didn't get me all the way out! Well, that's a problem. Ahem. So anyways, we went to Tower of Hera and nothing else happened.
Added more Palace of Darkness keys. 5 treasures left. Marked Flute at Ice Beam.
Ooh, well, I need the little one key card before I can get that.
2 hearts. What are you?
A
A
Klingen.
Klingen. 4 items left in Tower of Hera. Good job on the tech. Was it a first try?
Not quite.
Writing down Turtle Rock key at Old Turian Launchpad. Track Thieves
Okay.
Town Big key. 3 treasures left.
Waldorf's here to mess up your room. Well, that seems important. Jeez.
Hat Kid feels a strange pulling sensation. 2 items left in Tower of Hera. You know, I'm going to miss Moldurm. Oh well. Tower of Hera is now Pendant of Power.
Hey, Tracker, mark small key to Misery Mire at Ether Tablet. Hey, Tracker, mark Misery Mire small key at Ether Tablet. Yeah, that might be a bit complicated for her. She has a hard time with keys.
Increasing collection of power bombs.
Hey, Tracker, mark Misery Mire key at Ether Tablet.
Writing down Misery Mire key at Ether Tablet.
There we go. Damn, I can actually do a huge chunk of swamp right now. But it's mostly out of logic, so I should just get my ass over to Super Metroid.
Even more missiles.
Oh, let's go! I think I'll start from Norfair. I'm getting in 5-4. I'm planning to for the holidays, but not right away. The game did not really ignite me with a large amount of interest.
Marked level 2 keycard at Crocomyrus Hape. Marking off another missile. Tracked Thieves Town map. Toggle Desert Palace map on.
I mean, the big thing is, it's kind of hard to follow up Dread. Dread might be a bit good. Just a little. Just a smidgen. Like, the only big thing with Dread that's just objectively bad is the music. Depending on who you ask, the Dread's final boss is either peak or, you know, really bad.
Tracked half magic.
It all depends on if somebody doesn't mind a difficulty spike. Because holy shit, it was definitely a difficulty spike! Yeah, phase 1 sucks. That's the main thing with that one. I don't particularly enjoy phase 1. I like phase 2 and 3, though.
So many heart containers.
It has been a bit since I've done a Dread Randomizer. Not sure I've even run one of those in Linux. Actually, I think I ran one at some point. It's been a while, though. The enemy sections aren't terribly interesting either. Especially once you realize that the most effective way to deal with them is to just run. Stealth? What stealth? Just move. Just book it.
Tracking grappling beam. Yay. More supers.
I think even in my first playthrough, I just didn't even bother with stealth. It's like, here, we give you the Phantom Cloak so you can hide for the epic. Hide? Who the heck's hiding? They're not smart enough to keep up with me.
More power bombs.
Oh, everybody always gets on about the Shine Spark puzzles. They're not even as hard as some of the stuff in the GBA games. It's like, did people forget? The ones in Fusion and Zero Mission are actually much harder.
Toggled plasma beam on.
Yeah, if you don't want 100%, if you didn't like 100%ing Dread, you will hate 100%ing Zero Mission. At least the speed booster in Dread works well.
Your mom signed the permission slip. Now you can carry more bombs.
They never explain how the Shine Spark works. Ever! The only time they've ever really gone into detail how it works was in Super Metroid, as an optional tutorial. It's like, I don't mind people criticizing it, I do mind people forgetting that this isn't exactly something new.
Added more 20 rupees.
I can't even remember any specific
Marking off a thieves' town.
Shine
key.
Spark thing in Dread for the most part. Because after you've done them at least once, they're really not that bad. Whereas I think Diffusion, and I can immediately think
Writing
of
down
several.
that spot on the right side after the gauntlet. Marked half magic at gauntlet shaft left.
And a lot of that just comes down to how well Dread controls. That thing is smooth as butter. So it makes the more complicated motions a lot easier to execute repeatedly. So smooth. So silky.
Another one.
Sorry, sparkling like 5 platforms in a row. Oh, you mean the one that's used as a shortcut? Not that bad.
You just had to get these items early.
They intentionally put sequence break area to get to the gravity suit early.
Increasing
The trick to
collection
that
of
one's just to
energetic
realize that you
tanks.
can shine spark diagonally
But
in
I
that
thought
game.
you needed the green boomerang to get to that spot in the wall in the room behind the room after you use the mock ball glitch in Green Bryn Star. Track the wave beam in a piece of heart. You stumbled upon more missiles.
Yeah, there's no separate icon for quarter magic, so it still just looks like half. What did Tracker just say? Admittedly, I didn't actually hear it. Sometimes it's in one ear, out the other with her. Sometimes. It's not easy to pull off at a whim, though, but like, part of the fun of going for that type of stuff is figuring out what they're expecting for you. I don't know. I just like seeing a challenge very cleanly shown in front of me and just being like, alright,
More missiles.
do it!
Your progressive sword is now even better.
Yeah, the amount of different little times you can hit a boss with the
Enough
shine
pieces
spark.
for 2 full
Just
hearts.
perfect. Beautiful.
Good to see you, Curtis Wildcat. Have you been using them?
Like, intentionally added in little quick kill options and like little sequence break things. The only reason why I don't go to Dread back to Dread super often is because the load times are horrific. That's the only thing. The load times break the flow of the game so
Do you have enough
badly
energy tanks
that
yet?
it's actually a hindrance to go back to.
Toggled Tower of Hero big key on.
Maybe they're better on the Switch too. Sadly, no. No, they are not. That's one of the first things I tried when I got the console. It's like, please let the load times be better. They weren't.
Upgraded shirt by 1 step.
They weren't. It's such a shame, but every area takes like freaking 30 seconds or something to load. It's ages.
Another one. What a poopy item. No wonder it got flushed.
That's like the one thing about old cartridge games that's so beautiful is that load times just don't exist. No standing around with your finger up your nose. You can just go. Yeah, it's a big thing with the PS1 games is that they take a long time to load in a lot of cases. It's like how I couldn't really play the GameCube version of Sonic Heroes anymore because while it is the more stable version, the load times are long. Dancing Fool, thank you for the 94 months. You know, it's been a little bit more for us today as we're chugging along through Eastern Palace. It's probably a good thing I came in here early just to get that vanilla big key. I'm not sure when I would have came here otherwise if I put it off. I mean, if there's anything I'm not going to give Nintendo crap for, it's going after Switch emulation when the Switch was still, you know, their latest console. So you know what? Yeah, that one makes a lot of sense, actually. I'll give them crap for a lot of things, but not that one. Especially when people kept leaking their games 3 weeks ahead of time.
Tossed another piece of heart onto the pile. That's the last of them.
It's like, I'll bully them
Sick
about
kill on
many,
this
many
night.
things, but not that one. Did they ever find he was leaking games non-stop? Possibly, because some of their later ones didn't leak anywhere near as early. So they might have finally figured that one out. Oh god, 100%ing something like Tears of the Kingdom doesn't feel worth it, man. It's so much busy work.
F-Zero TV.
I mean, it's true. It all depends on the flavor of busy work. Like hell, the Minecraft mod pack I've been playing would definitely constitute as mostly busy work. But it's the type of busy work I like. God. Mod packs are an entirely different beast to the vanilla game. There's barely even the vanilla game underneath the surface of it all. The experience is completely warped. Just how I like it. Hey, that's a useful hint. I'm pretty sure I already went there, though. My Super Metroid run is somewhat of a blur because we've just been kind of talking and I'm only half paying attention to the game.
Even more Ganon's Tower keys. 3 items left in Thieves' Town.
God, yeah, Palworld's too different from Pokemon. They're built to truly overtake it. It's very different things. I just want Pokemon to stop being shit, but that's not gonna happen. It's been so many generations since there's been much feeling of quality. But alas, it's the last time they really put a ton of quality into any particular game. I got lambasted for it, and meanwhile they just barf out freaking
job
Scarlet
on
and Violet
getting the
onto the
Eastern
scene and
Palace
get
map.
severely
2
rewarded
items
for
left
it,
in
so...
Thieves' Town.
Unfortunately, the consumers haven't made that bed.
Toggle Tower of Hiram map on. Just one more.
Yeah, but Legends of the is also incredibly undercooked. This will explain everything. Well,
Yay. More missiles. That's the last of them. Pouring one out
hey,
for
tracker,
blind.
mark remaining dungeons,
Mark
says
Thieves'
Crystal.
Town as red pendant. Set all other dungeons to a blue crystal.
I didn't even get as far as Omega Ruby. Sun and Moon is what ultimately got me off of that train. And I haven't even been, like, slightly tempted since. Especially at how much they bloody cost. Like, that's the thing. The expense only adds to my lack of desire. It's like, if you're gonna cost that much, you better offer that kind of level of quality. I'm just saying.
Toggling Ice Palace map on.
I didn't even purchase any merch because they don't sell any from the ones I actually like. At least nothing that's in stock. It's like this Eevee merch, sure, but I already have the perfect Eevee plush. I don't need another
Putting
one.
more explosive arrows.
I got it at a convention. It is so freaking soft. I love it. It's like I have 2 plushes in particular that stand out to me in terms of overall quality. It's the Yoshi one and an Eevee one. They're both incredibly soft and the perfect size for just snuggling. I have some cheap-ass Middletick one that I bought from somewhere. It wasn't particularly expensive. The colors are off. The design's not quite right. And the wire that tries to get its, balancing is cheap. And you can hear it creaking when it moves. So it's basically just a shelf accessory.
Yay. More explosive arrows.
And it's not soft. He's even riding Yoshi. Between the size of the 2 of them, it would probably be more like Eevee's. I mean, you're just riding Eevee. I'd get them from Pokemon Center if they were ever in stock. I've tried. I've taken a look-see to see if any of the Middletick ones have come back in stock
yet?
like 7 or 8 different times. I keep checking. They're never in stock. Ever. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's why I'm particularly fussy when it comes to any sort of merch. I will only buy a couple of specifics, and then I'm good.
Fresh meat.
Excellent!
Writing down green rupee at magic bat.
Hey, Tracker, clear that hidden tile.
Cleared magic bat. 9 treasures left. Toggled Swamp Palace map on. Tracking Misery Mire map. 8
It's
items
like-
left in Swamp Palace.
That's about one of the only bits of merch I've been wanting this whole time, but hey, how am I supposed to give them money if they don't have product? They want my money, but I want the product. That's just how it goes. I need to exchange for goods and services.
Oh good. You saved a speck of time. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, the whole freaking Pokemon card scalping market is, really pathetic. Like, really pathetic.
Found more +5 arrow
Like,
capacities.
extra depressing levels of
7
pathetic.
treasures left.
Yeah, the fact that it's still happening, even though there can't be that kind of profits in it. It's like supply has massively gone up. And there's so many, like, sad individuals trying that crap. It's... How can it possibly have any money in it at this point?
Is this underwater?
Man, it's not like Lego even has anything interesting to sell these days anyways. Ever since it switched over to like 99% licensed stuff, it just hasn't been the same. I liked all their original little sets. Sure, they were fairly stereotypical things like, you know, space, Wild West, etc. But at least they had more imagination to them.
Toggling Turtle Rock map on. 6 items left in Swamp Palace. Another one. 5 items left in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, you can easily mix and match as well, since there's a sort of uniformity to it all. Yeah, oh my god, the medieval sets were great. That's that good shit. I mean, it was their final update on the Switch 1, so... I can't be too hard on New Horizons for that one. I liked playing it when I was little.
Tracked Barrier Suit. 4 items left in Swamp Palace. 3 treasures left.
Big shocker, I
Bongos
tended to
is now
prefer
yours.
quieter toys.
Toggled Palace of Darkness big key on. 2 items left in Swamp Palace.
Okay, I was never terribly little. Even as a young child, I was still quite tall. I hit my first growth spurt early. It was so bad. There were some sports that were so much bigger than all the other kids. But some of the parents were upset. It's just like, there's no way she's that age. Meanwhile, we're just sweating. How many questions? How many do you play basketball questions did you get? Yes. You know how difficult it is to play basketball when you have no depth perception?
You'll need a lot more of these if you want to
Let
go
me tell
to
you,
Zora.
it's pretty
One
freaking
more to go in
bad.
here. Sig term Argus.
Me? Nah.
Good to see you, ultra cool guy 48.
Glasses ain't gonna fix depth perception. Thankfully, my eyesight's fine. It's just I only use one eye at a time.
Good to see you, Robin Fee.
And depth perception is is something that's done with two eyes. I've gotten decent at guesstimating, though. I kind of have to.
Meyer key on.
I drive often enough that I need to have a good understanding of distances. I think last time I measured myself, it was like 196, 198 or so centimeters. Somewhere around there. It's been a long time, though. Was that in 30 meters? 6'4", 6'5"-ish.
Tracked Brinstar boss keycard. Just one more.
And let me tell you, it sucks. I wish I was like 8 or 9 inches shorter. Yeah, because everything is freaking designed for people that are way shorter than me. Everything! You know how hard it is for me to find decent clothes?
Good job on getting the Meridai level 1 keycard. One of these days
Yeah,
I'm just
but that's
going to
bed
shut the game
sizes.
off when you start getting close to Kraid's awful son.
Here's a newsflash. The average height of women is quite a bit smaller. And everything's designed for the averages. Now, thankfully, I don't have to resort to go wearing any men's clothes, but I do have to resort to men's shoes. And let me tell you guys, your shoes suck. They're so boring. I see all these nice pairs of shoes, and it's just like, oh, please, why can't you just stock it a bit bigger? Okay, a lot bigger, but like, come on. I'm tired of being stuck with like plain black shoes.
Toggled Kraid on.
Tans.
Did you get the quick one?
Nah, I
You
missed
wouldn't
it.
lie to me.
I was too
would
busy
you?
ranting about shoes.
Toggled missile on.
I'm not sure if a set of heels exists out there that would fit my feet. Not without having to be custom built, at least.
Who needs the charge beam now?
As long as plain shoes? Because sometimes I want to wear a nice outfit, you know? And every now and then I want to have some spice in there. Something. A little breath of life. You know what I'd give for a set of, like, pink shoes? That actually fit my frickin' hooves?
Blue P. Maybe you should see a doctor.
I'm not gonna paint my shoes. I don't think there's a world where that wouldn't look terrible. Yeah, my feet are also wide, but my feet are just big. The descriptor is size equals yes. What's the worst that could happen? I could ruin the shoes, and my shoes cost a tremendous amount of money because they're big. I can't exactly afford to risk it. Sorry, shoes. I don't need literal clown shoes. Yeah, I am aware of that phrase, and you know that is a phrase that is decidedly designed for men.
Ha 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 ha. You must be real desperate.
I am actually
Very
almost
well.
out of checks at
Progress
the
force
moment.
gone on.
Tracker, so yeah, in some ways, yes. Damn.
Hoarding more Ice Palace keys.
I'm gonna be running out of Metroid checks because I don't have a gravity suit. There'll be occasions where I end up picking a male character. It's pretty rare. The movement options have to be pretty boring for it to happen, but I mean, the quintessential example in my case is Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color. I mean, frickin' Joe compared to everybody else. It's just not even a fair competition. Dude's got all the personality that he took from the other three. The two lady options, milk toast. Well, that's just an insult in to milk toast. They're so boring. By they stop using the original Mario Golf characters, probably a Nintendo mandate. That's just a sword.
Bacon.
Well, off to Aga Tower then, because I didn't do those two checks when I was in Link to the Past. Also, we have the level 3 sword. With the 4th one on pedestal, so yeah, that works for me. Look, I just like shoes. I don't get to enjoy shoes, but I like shoes. My fashion sense is, you know, it's for the most part fairly plain, but shockingly, it's kind of hard to find stuff that fits with me. Like, even just a nice pair of pants is hard to come across. Because once again, I want more exciting colors. But it's all mostly just black. And, I don't know, dark green. Which is good. But I need some more mixtures. The one I know that wears detached sleeves. I actually have an outfit kind of like that. I don't know, just it gives there a little bit of extra warmth while also giving a bit of ventilation. Because I'm very fussy about how hot stuff is. It's why I have very few sweaters, because they always tend to be really heavy and stuffy. I like things that are breathable. One of my only, like, sweaters that I have, I've been wearing it for so long that the color is pretty much all faded from it, and the material's getting a lot thinner. Because it's so nice, it's comfortable.
Toggled Norfair level 2 keycard on. One item left in Castle Tower.
What's my opinion on jeans? Okay, so it's a type of denim that I do enjoy. It's often used for skinny jeans. But it's softer and there's a lot more flex to it. Standard denim, though. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Too stiff. Just not comfortable to walk around
Even
in.
more superb missiles. That's everything in Castle Tower.
But every now and then I come across a pair of jeans that actually has soft denim. And those I like. Those I like a lot. I have a few different pairs of capris that use that. It's like, oh, it's so comfortable. Yeah, I need more. I haven't been able to find a good pair like that in a long time, though. There was like one store I could find it at when I lived back out on the other side of the country. I haven't been able to find it since. Genuinely sad, because I really liked it.
Found more 20
Because most pairs of
rupees.
jeans just freaking suck. They're coarse and stiff. They don't even really look that great.
Do you have enough Zelda
That sort of
funds
thing
yet?
works fine for, like, a jacket. But it's terrible for pants. You need to be able to move around in pants.
Toggling Norfair level 1 keycard on. 20 rupees is now yours.
It's like, pants need to be flexible. Yeah, cargo pants are fine. Very functional. They tend to be baggy, so plenty of room to move
Even more
around.
missiles.
And hey, at least they have pockets. Do you know how many
Found
pairs of
more
women's
20
pants
rupees.
have fake pockets? It's disgraceful. Whoever came up with that needs to be slapped. I need pockets as much as anybody else does. It's not all women's pants, but there are definitely brands that just, they sew on these fake pockets that don't even have a pocket portion. They just look like a pocket. Absolutely disgusting. Horrific. Awful.
Toggled boots on. Just kidding. Toggled titty mitts on. I hear Peg World is beautiful this time of year.
I've never been much for bulky
Toggling
purses.
10 arrows
I have a nice
on.
small one that I can just fit in a pocket. It fits everything I need. If I actually need more than that, I'll wear a backpack instead. I do have a really nice little purse, though. It's an Animal Crossing one. My sister gave it to me. Holds everything I need. Yeah, it's a nice little pink and white checkerboard pattern one with Isabelle on it.
Toggling Meridai level 2 keycard on.
Look, I like my small purse. I don't need to be carrying around a bunch. I just need my cards and like room for change.
Marking off the ocarina.
And since I don't use a phone, I don't need to carry that around, so that saves a bunch of space.
That's nice.
Oh man, hot sauce on the go, though. Yeah, I don't use the phone. When I'm out and about, I actually prefer to be disconnected. But if I'm away from my computer, I want to be away from my computer. I had a small phone at one point for work and the like, yeah, but it was just a little BlackBerry. Something that can text and do calls. That's all it needs to do. I don't need anything else. It's like I don't need any of those fancy online features. If it can call in text, that's everything I need. There are times where it would have been handy, like the one time I needed to actually get a tow. What I use for tracking? What kind of tracking do you mean? You mean like navigation?
Marked off the ether. Marking off the criteria boss keycard.
Oh, bad. I just use a webcam. VTube Studio has a pretty nice version of just using a webcam for that sort of thing.
Do you have enough missiles yet?
Yeah, a lot of people use iPhones for VTuber tracking because it has straight up,
now
like,
a little harder
really
to
good
achieve.
facial detection, which is quite handy for a VTuber model.
Sweet.
But I ain't forking over
So
a whole
many
bunch of money
energy
to
tanks.
Apple for a product I wouldn't use otherwise, so I'll stick to the, like, $50 webcam that works just fine.
Bombos is now known for Turtle Rock.
Yeah, they have, like, way more detailed facial tracking than anything else that's on the market at the moment. Which is very good for this explicit purpose, but I mean, at the same time, my model still expresses just fine, so I don't really need anything more advanced. All we had to do was rig the eye shape to the eyebrows, and there you go. You get something that's way more expressive without having to go too crazy. I had hands once, but alas, nobody's been able to get that functionality working in Linux yet.
Good. I didn't want to go to Inner Meridia Aqueduct anyway.
Yeah, that was an intentional design. It's one of those things where it probably wouldn't have wound up that way if I hadn't used Face Rig first. Because there's one particular model in Face Rig that did the same
Picked up
thing,
more
where
heart
eye
pieces.
shape is based on your eyebrow
11 items
position.
left in Turtle Rock.
And I just looked at that, it's like, wait, that's genius. So when I got Sylvie to do the rigging on my end, I asked her to do the same thing. Oh, the fire rod. Yeah, the gremlin. I mean, that's intentional. I find kind of more modern anime-esque designs to be pretty boring. They always tend to be super over-designed, and the pastel colors just kind of meh. It's one of those things. I'm not saying it's objectively bad. I'm just saying I prefer more vibrant colors and more distinct outlines. Even from playing music, I just have this little thing from Fio? Yeah, Fio. It's like the Fio M3 or something. It's pretty nice. I like it. Yeah, exactly. I like things to pop. Yeah, Fio tends to make, like, high-quality media players that have DACs built into them and whatnot. The M3 was nice. It's pretty small. It reminds me of, like, the 6th generation Nano.
I hope you were quiet during the cutscene.
Battery's a bit iffy on it, but works pretty good. I just stick a micro SD card there and then go wherever I need to go. It helped me a lot when I worked in retail, because the hour-long commute to and from, I had a lot of time to burn, and public is noisy, so having some music to listen to was very nice. Yeah, that's the funny thing. I'm essentially just using a bunch of old tech. Because for me, that's just a more comfortable fit. I think in the new, it's like I look at the newer stuff and it's like, what would this provide me? The only benefit I'd get is every now and then, if I need to look up, say, I don't know, make a call at a time where I need a tow or something. That'd be nice.
Marking off the Brinstar level 2 keycard.
But the flip side of that is much worse. Like the actually extravagant cost. Holy crap,
Papa,
cell phone
papa.
plans are ridiculous.
Papa pop pop. Papa pop pop. Papa pop pop. Har rapper the rapper.
Tracker, you can't just hit me with that.
Good job on getting a Desert Palace key. I love pegging. Let's visit Shack Tool next.
we don't question Tracker sometimes. It's like a lot of things that she's been saying today I didn't really pay much attention to. But every now and then she'll yank my attention back.
Found more 20 rupees.
Just those moments of, did you say? I don't know. It's like maybe it's because I've never actually lived with one, but I've just never felt much need for the type of...
Making a note that Gravity Suit is at Mimic Cave.
Ew! That's good info. I need one more key before I can reach that. Yeah. Oh. I've got a tablet if I ever need something like that, specifically in certain places, but that's about it.
Marking off another 300 rupees. 7 items left in Ice Palace.
Yeah, I finished White 2 on my own time. I didn't do all the post-game stuff, but I did do a chunk of it. It was a good ROM hack, that one. Oh jeez, let's see if I can remember.
That was an okay icebreaker, but how about this one? What would your ideal vacation be with Shack Tool?
I know I remember 3 of
6
them.
items left in Frigid Palace.
It's like
Direct ship level 1 keycard.
I had Survivor, I had Militic, and I had Miss Magius. But I'm not sure I remember the other ones. I'm pretty sure I had a steel type of some kind.
Marking off another plus 5 bomb capacity. 5 treasures left. Neat. 4 treasures left. Making a note that speed booster is at Bozo.
I can get that at this point. Nice. That means the flute's in logic. Okay. Low and OFR looking kind of good right now. What'd your phase 2 be if you were a boss? Depends on the game on that one,
Marking
Serenity.
off the silver arrows. 3 treasures left.
If we're talking like, I don't know, something Dark Soulsian. Unhinged aggression. Just a constant bombardment of some kind of slashing attack. Since I mean, I think to how I play fighting games, for an example, and the best defense
Good job on
is
getting the
non-stop
turtle rock big
offense.
2 treasures left. Toggled Brinstar level 1, keycard on. Just one more.
I mean, that's why I liked games like Melty. Where they are games that are designed to be more aggressive, so I just kind of kept going in. And people can either deal with that or not deal with it. I played against exactly one good Neko arc back in the
Toggled
day. And
magic
we're talking
cape on.
like, not the modern kind,
That's
I'm
the
talking
last of them.
Akadenza.
Sig term cold stare.
And wow, they were annoying! Ultimate Neko arc gameplay is so annoying! So flighty, just very much a keep away character.
Okay, you have enough missiles now.
So that's
Good
the
job
question
on
more
getting
directly.
20 rupees.
Not well, because having to chase people drives me freaking crazy. It's a fighting game. I want to fight. If I wanted to play tag, I'd go play tag. Fuck your zoning. Fight me.
40 more missiles.
But mix-up, I mean, yeah, mix-ups are pretty much a raw portion of just steady offense. Because generally, if you're doing mix-up style gameplay, then you're trying to get hard knockdowns and put people in the blender. And that generally requires being close up. Alright, nothing honest about my neutral. Spacing, the hell is that? You mean the 2 millimeters that I want to be from your face?
Found more explosive arrows. 3 items left in Desert Palace. I reserve the right to not care. 2 items left in Desert Palace.
I wasn't too big on them. I just found their transformation mechanic kind of neat.
Marked
It's
bombos
mostly
as
neutral.
required for Miserable Mire.
I'll take it. I mean, even playing Isabelle in Smash is my most like primary character. I still spend like 95% of the time in people's face, despite that being an objectively bad idea on that character. Nah, slingshot sucks anyways.
Knocking
It does
off
like
another
freaking 2 or 3%
7
damage.
items left in miserable mire.
It only has significant knockback if you hit it at point blank. And I don't know about you, but having to pelt somebody 100 times to get them to kill percent, I ain't about that shit. I want to get in there and do
Knocking off another
combos.
3 bombs. 6
She had a
treasures
few of
left.
those. They weren't much. They were just up tilt combos. Yeah, I mean, nobody else's movesets really jived with me when it came to Ultimate. I just don't think Ultimate's that fun. It's fine as a party game, but like, beyond that, it's just kind of boring.
Do you have enough heart pieces yet? 5 items left in misery mire.
Look, if Ultimate gave us anything, it's... I'm laughing just thinking about it.
Added more super
It's
missile.
the absolutely
4 treasures
goddamn adorable, precious little button.
Toggling Skullwood's big key
That
on.
is the Doom Guy
3
Lee
treasures
costume.
left.
It's so cute.
Toggled spring ball on. 2 items left in misery mire. Oh. Neat. Wow. Reserve tanks. 1 item left in miserable
Yeah.
mire.
As a character, I don't think he'd be that different from Stink. At least not different enough, so... the costume is the right way to do it. And it's so goddamn cute. So many of the V costumes are a horrible monstrosity, but thankfully, that wasn't the case. Yeah, it's this freaking Chibi Doom guy. It looks like one of the collectibles from 2016. And hey, if Doom 2016 showed us anything, if the actual Doom guy saw them wearing that tiny little costume, we'd give him a fist bump. It's like, oh, hell yeah, that's my style!
Map Steve 79.
Yeah, I was decidedly not one of those individuals that popped up for the last one. It's like, I allowed exactly one exception for me not being bored of Anime Swordsman, and it was rough. I looked at it. It's like, I looked at it, I looked at the monkey's paw, and I'm just like, you get one. Just stare at it. It's like, oh, I bet you think you're so clever.
That's nice. That's everything in Misery Mire. Marked Vitreous as defeated.
God, yeah, I really loved all the memes that came of Eternal and New Horizons releasing on the same day. Because it was one of those few times where the internet was just universally wholesome for a while.
Found more heart
Which is
pieces.
very weird.
Tracking Norfair boss keycard.
Oh, Rico, how's it going? Oh, hey, speaking of Pit from yesterday. Play this garbage.
Congratulations on defeating Golden Torizo.
Favorite old video game cartoon? It's either specifically the Mario Brothers 3 cartoon or Earthworm Jim. No, Mama Luigi's Super Mario World. Not the same show. I mean, I also enjoy the silly, like, Zelda segments from Super Show. I mean, I have a DVD of those.
So many 20 rupees.
Ah, should have fell. That's a rarity. Since I'm over here, I might as well go grab the sea tank. I haven't seen the Donkey Kong cartoon. You mean the one with 3D animation that makes that, despite being years after reboot, looks worse than reboot? Being a Canadian, yes, that show was shockingly popular in Canada. I mean, it's still my favorite Karoo voice to date.
Cool. More E-tanks.
Yeah, the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon was pretty good too. Very corny, but I enjoy corny, so it works for me. Oh, I don't have the long key card. Ah, I could've sworn I had that. Well, as you can see, I am clearly paying attention to the video game that I'm playing today. I'm definitely not thinking about other things. Alright, this is gonna burn.
R. Sorry, I'm still working on
Oh,
my
it
Wiggly
burns!
voice.
Arr. Sadly, the whole being a misogynistic dick was a... let me hit the old quote. Was the style at the time. Looking at you, Mega Man! They did the same thing there!
It's time for the most adorable Metroid boss.
Of all things in those old shows, it was Earthworm Jim! That was decidedly not that way.
More Misery Meyer keys?
Oh god, the frickin' block victory music. I'm thinking of some of those end-of-level quotes, and the one that always comes up is Flock's declaring to the world, I have been diddled again!
Did you see that spooky skeleton? Scary.
Like, I'm just quoting the game. That's what he says.
Even more primitive explosives.
That was mandatory.
Wrecked ship boss keycard is now yours.
Oh, silliest.
Tracking mushroom. Marking off a tower of Kira key.
Why are there so many blind falls? Because it was the style at the time! Oh. But yes, Sunsoft music has this tendency to be really good. It's a decidedly different style than a lot of the other NES soundtracks that are really good. They have their own distinct flavor. I mean, Leap of Faith was more of an old Aesop's Fable type of thing. The old look before you leap. Mario RPG, why is the music so good? Yoko, why are you so good? She's OP! And I feel about the remixes, most of them are quite good. There's a couple that I think fall a little bit flat. Like, honestly, the battle music gets a big rating. But for the vast majority, it's really good. I never felt the need to turn them off, is the easiest way to express it.
Marked off the super speedy boots.
Dodo's coming. But Mario brought a gun!
Saying goodbye to Bomb Torzo.
It's that song I always feel the need to groove to when it shows up. Shining little wyvern. I'm very tempted to just play it again. Crazy Drake! I mean, I don't have the X-ray to really nuke him, but like, all the different beams put together is still a massive amount of damage. I forgot to fire those extra couple of missiles in the first phase, so adds another cycle. Should have precisely 2 missiles worth of HP right now. Okay, maybe 1 missile's worth.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
You know, it's good. I do want to listen to that song. Time to groove.
Found more missiles. KX 1372. Found more missiles. Hoarding more heart containers.
Well, Val's Pinky so rad. Life on the road with the bird and a toad and the...
Track digging tool.
Too easy for him.
Toggling spicy rock on. Added more super missiles. Cool. More heart pieces.
Don't ever give up, my son.
1 rupee!
Marked off to the good ship.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Even more 10 arrows.
You're ranked 1160.
Ah, that's that good shit. So our good name, I guess, is the Desert Palace Big Key, by the way. I mean, it's not even Fox that gets a cameo in F-Zero, it's his dad. Or, you know, like, his dad in spirit. Humanoid version of his dad. Like, the chronology of Fox's dad is confusing. Blessed rolling of duels. I've got so many good songs for that website. Kind of falling behind on those. I should probably check it again before long.
Another one. Neat. More 50 rupees. Good job on getting a bomb carrying knowledge.
Well, I know where one Twitter Rock small key is. I'm gonna stag it all the way back. If you're looking for the song I just played, it's called The Legend of Little Wyvern. I'm pretty sure you can actually look up things by game on Dwelling of Duels, so just load up FCRGX and it should be in the list. The app for DK Rap? You're tempting me to play that now, too. Because I also really like that one.
One day I will force you to fight him again.
Wait, I already killed him. We don't need to go this way. Alright, let me see. Scroll up a little bit. Donkey Kong 64. There it is. Sure.
Even more energy tanks, but worse.
I'd like to apologize to everyone in advance. We were going to present an entire orchestral tribute to crocodiles in popular music with the great Sir Elton John. Unfortunately, he didn't show up or answer any of my emails or return my calls. The point is, he's not here. Yes, I know, you're disappointed. I'm disappointed. We're all disappointed. Nevertheless,
Go, Mario, go!
for consolation, here's an arrangement of Grant Kirkhope's personal shade.
Cool. More supers.
Ready, Signor Beaverati? I'm a ready! And a one! And a two!
So they're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap, as we take you through this monkey rap. DK Donkey Kong, DK Donkey Kong is here. He's the leader of the bunch, you know him well. He's finally back to pick some kid. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the
DK crew.
His songs got style, so listen up, dudes. She can shrink in size to suit her mood. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can float through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool call.
Marking off another Turtle Rock key.
He has no no style, he has no grace. This
Gong has a funny face.
he can stand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just digs this tune. He's back again and about time too. And this time he's in the mood. He can fly real high with his jetpack on, with his pistols out. He's one tough Kong. He'll make you smile when he plays his tune. But gremlins beware, cause he's after you. And finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. This Kong so strong, it isn't funny. Can make a gremlin cry out for mommy. Can pick up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong's one hell of a guy. DK Donkey Kong, DK Donkey Kong is here.
So majestic. Actually, wait, before I go this way. You know what? While we're going on trips down the old music listing that I have in here, there's one more that I'm going to play. It's also a trip. See, there it is. Hey, you know what? I'm also gonna... Do I still have it on this scene? I do! Here you go. Wait, why's the text wrong? That ain't right. Oh man, this one is pretty old. This is pre-2010.
Toggled Swamp Palace
Every
Big
time.
T on. 10 items left in Turtle Rock. 9 items left in Turtle Rock. Marking off a sticks.
I mean, Meridian would make the most sense. Here's the gravity suit as promised, though. The stack of
Gravity
pancakes.
suit.
Also, when I read that hint tile, I could have
Congratulations on
sworn it
reaching
said a
Shaq's
steak of
moment.
pancakes.
So many energy tanks. 8 items left in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Rock.
No steak isn't the food! Even stranger!
Toggling criteria level 1 keycard on. 7 items left in Turtle Rock.
That's fine, I'll decide to do something else entirely within another 20 to 30 seconds, as is the nature of this song.
Do you have enough 20 rupees yet? 6 items left in Turtle Rock. Even more bombs. 5 treasures left.
This is the part that throws me off a bit.
Marking off another Palace of Darkness key. 4 treasures left. 3 treasures left. Super Missile is now yours.
First bottle!
2 treasures left. Not the bees. Wait, this one's good. Found more powerful bombs. 1 more to go in here.
Frick! It didn't die in 5 hits again! And now it goes apeshit!
Your progressive shield leveled up. That's everything in Turtle Rock. Good job on annihilating Trinix.
I mean, why not? I need to go kill Mothkiller, right? Seems a prudent time to do so.
Marking off another castle tower key.
Like I said, and then it goes ape shit.
How many more Skullwoods keys do you need?
I think the acid might be hitting a bit strong.
You've got all the mail.
And my favorite bit is right at the very
Marking
end.
off another piece of heart. 2 items left in Skull Woods.
Of all things to end it with! Of all things! Oh. Okay, one last one. Just as a complete total shift. Also because it's funny, and I play this one every now and then. Having fun? Yes.
Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
Woo! Damn it.
Increased lag by 1 step. Just one more.
Do you see what you dream? All your travels, are they all what they seem? Look around you, then you may realize all the preachers, oh, with their lies.
God, I love how dorky this sounds. It fits Silver so well.
But you still control the past. Only you know if you'll be together. Only you know if we shall last.
Let's live it up. Come party down. Drinking my cup. We're doing shots. Up in the club. Roof is on fire. Let's raise it up.
In the nightlight, do you still feel your pain? For all the valor you rated never came. If you were able, would you go change the past? To mend the faux pas with one last chance.
What are you even going to do with that many 50 rupees? Nothing left in Skull Woods. Congratulations on beating off Mafula.
But wait, the chorus goes kind of hard though.
Your progressive sword is now even better. Another one.
That's the one thing with Dwelling of Duels. You never know what you're going to get. The amount of different genres on that website is insanity.
Do you see what you dream? All your triumph and all you'll ever be. Look around you, then you may realize happiness lies trapped in misery. And who knows what of our future? We can all try to change the past. Only you know if you'll be together. 'Cause every night I will save your life. And every night I will be with you. 'Cause every night I still lay awake and I dream of an absolution. 'Cause every night I will make it right.
Nice. That's one less trip to the potion shop. 5 treasures left.
Stays the same in my dream of an absolution.
Chat, there's a chance I like music.
ultimate ab solution.
They're like with them games, some of them.
Marking off another energy tank. 4 treasures left.
Pick up the phone or the Bowflex Total Gym today.
I might have subpixeled myself grabbing that heart. We'll see.
Picked up more pieces of heart. 3 items left in Palace of Darkness. Cool, more missiles. 2 items left in Palace of Darkness. Do you have enough 20 rupees yet? 1 more to go in here.
Okay. That was a nice groove end session. After all the yakking earlier. It's like I do listen to other music, but video game music's the safest to play on stream. But due to the nature of how I like the music that I like, I can't really pick out specific artists very much. It's always like I'm listening to a song and this sounds good. But it's mostly like a bunch of jazz, classic rock, and metal. No, nothing modern at all. I absolutely despise pop music. With like the one exception being MJ. I mean, Weird Al's his own category. Parody music is another thing entirely. I have no idea what other of those things are. Like, for the vast majority of cases, you can say an artist name at me or a band name at me, and I'm gonna have no idea what you're freaking talking about.
To kill Helmasaur King.
Because I just don't really pay any attention to that. I think I've heard that band name once. Definitely not J-pop, no. Absolutely not. Same with K-pop. It's like, no, I'm good on both of those. They both drive me crazy. Man, I should have checked that hint. I don't know the exact description of metal to match up with what I actually like. I just know I'm not super big on screamy metal.
I bet you wish you had seen that hint tile sooner.
It's like I do prefer the strong melody to still be there. Screamy just kind of gets rid of all the melody. It's just a bunch of throat noises. It's impressive, but not exactly what I'd refer to as my musical tastes.
More missiles? Is this even randomized?
And sadly, due to my affinity for gravelly noises, I suspect I could actually do screamy metal. Honestly, I'd probably kill Dragon faster with the plasma beam. Yeah, absolutely. Than using the grapple beam. Because it's so freaking strong!
Toggle Dragon on.
So young to start a band. See, that's the problem.
Sweet.
Can I pull it off? Yeah, probably. Do I have the voice for singing? Fuck no! Hey, nothing wrong with Eurobeat. Is Eurobeat all fairly, samey? Yeah, but I mean, like, if you need something to give you a desire to go fast, well, there ain't many other genres that'll get you going. Quite like that.
Tracking blue boomerang.
Guess it! If I could do it a bit better, I probably wouldn't be squawking like this.
Marking off another 3 bombs. You now have 6 more heart containers than you started with.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I have so many different variations on names that are used for me, it's kind of funny. I mean, my entire username developed because it's just a mixture of different nicknames people would call me. Hey, Tracker, clear left sand pit.
Cleared 2 items in left sand pit.
Oh, wait, I guess I do have one artist I can reference for jazz, at least. Oscar Peterson. I don't know many names, but that'll do.
Even more 20 rupees. Added more +5 arrow capacities. 20 rupees is now yours.
Oh man, there's like a whole genre of music that's a bit of an offshoot from like Irish folk music, but
Good job on
right, I
getting
still
the
need that
lower
lower
Norfair
Norfair
level
key.
1 key
Damn
card.
right, I'd completely forgotten about that. But yeah, it's a bit of an offshoot that specializes in the Maritimes of Canada specifically. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so quintessentially the frickin' Maritimes. That's where you get shit like Great Big Sea.
Do you have enough 10 arrows yet? Picked up more Turtle Rock keys.
Alright, after I save, I'm gonna be right back. Definitely gonna be a bit of a longer scene this time. I've heard that particular name. I want to say the first time I've ever heard that name uttered was from Medibot, actually. But I'll be right back, hang on. Okie dokie. What kind of controller do I use? Hang on, I'll get you a link. Let's see. Hawken Pro Pad Horby. I was hoping Corey would have like a listing for it or something. Man, but Amazon links are so long. Oh, actually, that's not bad. What of these? Now then, back to video games. Yeah, it's just a simple controller that was designed specifically for playing Bakken, since it doesn't use the analog stick at all. And it's really sturdy. Like, I've been using this thing for like 5 or 6 years now, and it hasn't shown any real signs of wear other than the buttons being... the letters of the buttons being worn off, but that's expected.
You've received a new message at your private terminal. Even more 20 rupees.
Alright, come on, Shaq, you got a
More
chance to be
hamburgers.
amazing here! Bakken's just how I rated. If it's
Everyone
Pokken,
shut up.
then
It's
that works
Shaq
too.
time.
I never played the game, so I don't really have a... I don't really have anything specific going for it. Pokken would make sense, because, you know, Pokemon. But I always just say Pokken. Another week, another sad trombone. The like 2 or 3 weeks in a row that we actually had a good Shack Tool item was unprecedented. We're back to normal now. Week after week of garbage. Alright, I'm gonna need to go beat up Ridley. Wait! Skirt the brakes! But yeah, of all the classic controllers that I've used, that one has, by far, been the most durable and reliable. Having a good D-pad. Wow, what a crazy concept.
That's nice.
I don't know what the heck they put in those 8-bit controller D-pads, but it was embarrassing. Not even 3 months. Not even 3 months. And like, I've used messed up D-pads before, but the way that thing messed up was worse than anything I'd ever used. Alright, can I get this with a really awkward sprite? Yes.
Marked piece of heart at the spot in the ceiling in Meridia that requires Shine Spark. Toggling piece of heart on.
I mean, I'm gonna blow up the tube anyways, because I need to get down to Norfair, but like... I don't really see D-pads that are individual buttons outside of like the PlayStation controller. And I guess the Joy-Cons now. Is it one piece of plastic? I could have sworn that at least the really old PlayStation controllers were 4 individual buttons. Yeah, I mean, the Xbox controllers could only go up after the 360. That weirdly concave circular D-pad thing. It was just a bowl for grease. If you had literally anything on your thumb, it would pool up in there. It's disgusting. It made it so the D-pad was consistently a lot more slippery than it's supposed to be. Yeah, but we're talking so easy to get that thing greasy that you'd have to use an alcohol wipe on your hand every time you want to play video games. And then do it again every couple of hours. Alright, no, the work isn't too bad.
Picked up more bombs.
Excuse me. Ridley! 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 That's... Oh, he's freaking dead. 3 pogos in a row? Yeah, he's dead. He's super dead.
Toggled Ridley on. Yay. More Turtle Rock keys.
Some Ridley fights are easier than others. Man. I remember when Ridley used to be a hard boss fight. The last time it's been a hard boss fight for me was in Eskendi's just hell dough. I can't even really call it a plan dough. It's just but hey, I was let known right off the get-go that it was meant to be horrendous. And it was. So they really find the Samus Returns. I kind of blocked that one from my memory because there was no reason for it to be there.
Found more energetic tanks.
Hey, Tracker! Escape Powerbomb Room is bullshit.
Marked bow and arrow at Escape Power Bomb Room. This will come in handy when you miss Trinix with the Ice Rod.
Or Mario's just doing a spin jump, it's great.
I've already greeted you, G.
There it is! Alright.
Toggle Desert Palace big key on.
Hey, Tracker! It's pizza time.
Toggled go mode. On.
You know, I've already been jamming out to a whole bunch of tunes today, so why not one more? Oops. Get that back up there. I was trying to hit the mute button. Star Force. One of those games I would have liked to like, but it just watered things down too much. Also, the cast of characters are way less likable. It's just me. They do? I might have to take a look. Hey, I pulled one of my arrows back in. Let me see. Pokemon Center, Canada.
This is now my favorite stick. Just one more. Good job on annihilating Landmalas.
The website won't even load! Apparently the website hates Firefox. I can't even load the website. Wow, the Pokemon company's so shit at ad quality and quality assurance that they can't even get their website to work on one of the most common browsers. Oh. Hey Tracker, take backsies. Hey Tracker, undo that.
Cleared pet.
Hey Tracker, take backsies.
How you doing, Garble face? Make up your mind.
Well, unfortunately, because she heard that wrong the first time. Hey Tracker, unpause the timer.
Timer resumed.
Between the two of them, we'd rather be typing. EV teams are done to death. Oh, something went really wrong. Give me a second. Because now the timer got reset as well. I think attempting to load the Pokemon Center website actually caused, like, further issues. How's your website so bad that it also affects the computer itself? Just goes to show, even outside of the games, they still can't make anything for shit. I mean, I used to do website creation as intern jobs, so I can't say I ever ran into that type of issue. Now, browser incompatibilities, on the other hand, yeah, that's a pain in the ass. It's like trying to make something for Doom. And how a certain particular port wants to be special. What I specialize in? Water. It's a boring type, but nevertheless. What do you think of the biggest army? It's incredibly stupid, but the meme potential is too high. It's one of those things where you look at it, and it's like, ew, get this awful thing away from me. And then it starts moving. And then you realize, wait, I think I love this. A problem with favorites and like Jimmy Leader stuff on my end is several of mine aren't even fully evolved. And they're not good, not fully evolved either. Like Nidorita.
Good job on getting the Cane of Burna. 26 treasures left. 25 treasures
Speaking
left.
of favorites, though, one of mine's
Okay,
Frostlass,
now
and
I
what they
think
did
we
to
have enough
her,
super missiles
it
for
looks
Quagmire.
Awful! I know it's based on an old, like, folklore thing, but it looks awful!
Another one. 24 treasures left.
It's true, having not fully
Picked up
evolved stuff
more
is pretty
energetic
common.
tanks.
Especially in the
23
earlier
treasures
gyms.
left.
I have no idea what that is, so I have no strong opinion, because I have no information to work with. Oh, this is the worst pattern. Yeah, I'm not fond of the fur alligator one either. It looks really stupid, and not in the endearing way. I mean, you joke about that, Ganon, but at this time, by now, Ocarina of Time's got you beat in terms of that level of insanity. Oh my god, yeah, Mega Excadrill's also horrific. That poor boy! What a Mega Man, like, see, that's one of the better ones. The Boy's Gundam. The boys Megazord. It's kind of amazing. It's so funny to just have the incredibly just different designs. Sometimes you get one that's really cool, and other
Mark
times you
Ganon is
get
defeated.
other times you get Mega X controller. God, that one's bad. Let's roll. $80 freaking super missiles. That is a lot. That is not a small number. Yeah, it's not often you get to this level of super missiles. I think the vanilla game only gives you a total of 50. It's not a lot. It's enough, but it's not a lot.
Get ready for the baby skip.
I can't even remember which Mega I bothered with back in X and Y. I just wasn't super interested in most of them. It's like, now I have to think, it's like, who did I use? There were ones that were kind of neat, but I just didn't like them enough. Just like furrowing my brows, like, I'm sure I probably used something eventually. There has to have been at least one I liked, right? I know I didn't care for most of them just because it overcomplicated the design, usually. Like freaking Mega Man X. Especially the PlayStation X games. I know I didn't bother with either the Charizards or Blasters and Venusaur or... I was never super fond of Lucario. Oh, right. I remember. Mawile. It's like, there it is, I remembered. it's one of those things. The Vega didn't overcomplicate the design. It's still pretty darn cute. Because, I mean, the original form's cute as a button, so you better not mess that up too much. And they didn't. Yeah, it would have been nice if it was just an evolution, since the 4 thing is horrifically useless without it. They tried to do the exact same type of thing again with Tinkaton, and I mean, once again, it's, you know, it's just look cute. But, once again, it has issues for making it actually usable. And for a casual play, though. Yeah, it has a giant hammer, but it's slow as balls and fragile, which is kind of a really bad combo for most competitive
Toggled
formats.
mother brain on. That was an amazing stand-up glitch. Only 4 shots.
Weep, whoop. Yeah, but Goldingo sucks. I'm so tired of looking at that demonic cheese stringer. Get it out of here! No, you can still boost stats on it. One of its main sets uses Nasty Plot.
Timer paused. I hope you're satisfied with that run.
It's only immune to negative statuses. I think you can still lower its stats. I kind of forget. Most people just blow the thing up as soon as they see it. Yeah, it's not really anything to ask Tracker. We kind of found everything. Except for like a couple of bottles. The other half magic was in Criteria Gauntlet. I just never went up to it. What happened with time? Weird on-screen tracker issues.
Way to go! You got first place.
Yeah, we got both Boomerang.
Congratulations.
Unless they're self-inflicted, okay. Oh, what a terrible freaking creature. Oh, I hate it. It's one of those things where it's just too good, and I see it everywhere, and I'm just tired of seeing it. At least the ever-present cat has some personality, and, you know, extremely varied movesets. Oh. Yeah, it just hit thing hard with special attack. That's all it does. And look incredibly stupid while doing so. Not necessarily easily nuked by fire attacks. The whole reason why it's been so omnipresent currently is because of the whole terrestrialization mechanic. It just being able to say, oh no, my weaknesses are different now.
Turns out that mixes really well with something that can't be statused.
And is just super strong, and I hate that thing. Oh. No, it still has solar poison immunity. Remember, its ability makes it so it can't be statused at all. You can at least hit it with poison type moves, I guess. But you can't poison it. Oh, hate that stupid thing. Now it prevents status effects too. You can't do shit to it.
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees.
Yeah, you've said that before, Tracker. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Let me just bring the stupid thing up. How's this thing spelled? I think it's GH because it has to be special. Yeah, there it is. And let me just read this definition. A body of pure solid gold gives this Pokemon full immunity other Pokemon status moves. Oh! 100% full immunity. The everything-proof shield. Can't even flinch it. So yeah, they decided, hey, why not on top of that, you know, let's also give it a base 133 special attack. And decent, okay, not decent speed. Its speed's kind of booty, but like, it's not terrible either. It's 84. It's below average. I'm not even sure if Simple Beam works on the damn thing. But yeah, in most situations, if you're wasting a turn getting rid of its ability, then, well, it's already too late. It's already disrupted you. So yeah, there's that creature. And that was SMZ3 for today. I'm going to be back on again tomorrow, probably with some DK64 random. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you enjoy the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going on up that we need to succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, just give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. I'll be back then. But for now, I'm going to go see if I can get the super website to load while I'm not streaming. We shall see. Until then, see ya.